Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to Ultimate Team Player Career Episode 2. And in the last episode we upgraded our player to a 52 rated striker, and I got some bad news for this episode, and that is I recorded all of the stuff in one session and Elgato just messed up all the recordings, so you can't see any fluent gameplay at all. It's unwatchable. But I managed to get some frames and sort of tried to tell the story of what happened in the games. And then in the end of this episode, you guys are going to have a say in what is going to happen in the next episode. But we started out, and as you can see, this was the recording I had. Like, you could literally not watch what was going on. I could not make a full episode of that kind of stuff, unfortunately. So I played my first game and I lost it 2-1 against a pretty strong BPL squad, and I could definitely feel I was playing with a weaker squad and I didn't play very well. And as the rule says of the series, if we lose the game we go down a rating. So we're 51 rated, and I jumped into my second game playing with a little bit better chemistry on my pro, and I came up against a 4-1-2-1-2 squad with not exactly the best chemistry, and we got a goal with our pro in the 77th minute, and that was pretty much how the game ended, 2-0, and we're sitting on 9 points in the division. And with the goal we were upgraded back up to 52, and again playing on sort of bad chemistry, but I was hoping I could get a couple more goals against this team because it didn't really have the best chemistry either. And it was 2-0 in the 45th minute. My opponent paused the game and quit, and we got 2 goals with our pro in this match, which was pretty good. And you guys also suggested that if there was a rage quit, it should also count as a rating upgrade, because we could probably get more goals if we could continue playing. So I decided to include that rule as well. So with 2 goals and a rage quit, we are now 55 rated. And yeah, we got 6 goals from 5 games, which is pretty alright. And we also won the division title, and that means we got the possibility to change to a new club. And that is where I want you guys help. There's a straw poll down below where you can vote, and I will go through some of the options we can go with. The first one is FC København or FC Copenhagen, and they got a nice mixture of silvers and a few bronzes in, a little bit of a better team than FC Nordsjælland, and can play a little bit better in Division 9. And we got a 4-star skiller in Sigurdsson, which we can link up with our pro, which is kind of all right. So that could be the first option to go with. Now the second option is also in the Danish league, and that is the champions of the league, and that is FC Midtjylland, and they got a 4-star skiller as well in Sisto on the right wing, which could support our pro on sort of that lone striker spot. And they got a somewhat lower rated players compared to FC Copenhagen, but they still got some pretty alright players in sort of that silver bronzish rating, around that 60 to 70 rating mark. And then we could also go to England. Here we do have 2 4-star skillers actually. The downside is that we do not get the best chemistry when we start out, but we can always upgrade into a player that will get the chemistry. But Ledesma and I think it's Hamel on the right wing, they both got 4-star skills, and we could perhaps play them on each wing to get some skill moves going. Another downside to the squad is, however, the defense. There's not really any fast center backs, which maybe could be a bit of a problem. But then again, I don't know how difficult Division 9 will be, but it could maybe be the weak side to go into England. Then we do have a Malmö FF from Sweden. This team looks kind of interesting because it got 2 4-star skillers, and yeah, we got one on the center attacking mid in Berget, and yeah, he got some pretty good stats on him. And then we got Tobias Sanna on the right wing, 4-star skills as well. And yeah, another team which got a mixture of bronze and silver players here to play with. So that could be the 4th option we could go with into Division 9. And the final and 5th option is actually Lech Poznan, which got probably the best defense FIFA-wise of all the squads. It got a really fast defense, which probably could shut down most opponents. And the midfield and the attack is also pretty fast. It only got 1 4-star skiller though in Keita. And we do not really get good chemistry in this squad, but as I said before, we can always upgrade into a player that might get good chemistry. So this is the final squad we can go with. So that is all the 5 options. As I said, there's a straw poll down below in the description where you can vote. And I guess by the end of tomorrow or something like that, I will take the team with the most votes and build that team and play with that going into Division 9. And I hope you guys did enjoy this episode despite the problems. I'm really frustrated that all the gameplay was unwatchable because, as I said, as we're playing divisions, there was no way for me to sort of backtrack and re-record the games in the division again because I already got the points and I promoted, and yeah, it's just really frustrating that it happened because I wanted to have the gameplay and sort of the development of the pro and stuff like that. But I sort of hope you still could understand what happened in the games and how we reached the pro we did, and hopefully going forward we will not run into those problems again. And that is pretty much all for this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it, and that's all. I'll talk to you later.